There's certain things that matter in life and certain things that don't. And a lot of times we get real anxious and overwhelmed about things that are not as significant as they once were. That's a superpower for me.
And so what did you learn more about yourself that maybe surprised you?
I'll state the obvious. I would give back all the learnings to have them. So let me start there. But I'm going to find any ounce of good, even in the hell of death. I feel like that's probably obvious, but for me needs to be stated. What surprised me? God hates death. What surprised me? The superpower. I talk about it a little bit in the book, like a superpower of life's perspective. Again, I give it all back to have him. But if I can't have him here, then I'll go ahead and find the gift of perspective, which is there's certain things that matter in life and certain things that don't. And a lot of times we get real anxious and overwhelmed about things that are not as significant as they once were. That's a superpower for me. And there's certain things in life that I used to kind of care about that now I really care about. So I think I'd be surprised that in loss there's any good. Another surprising moment would have been when my sister in that season when I hated just being needy all the time of everyone and everything, and I was just didn't even feel myself, didn't know who I was, because so much that I had lived suddenly was flipped. Like I was always the person to ask questions, and suddenly everyone's asking me questions, and it was overwhelming. I didn't even have capacity to really think outside of myself. And there was a good moment where my sister said, this was surprising to me. She said, Megan, I said, I'm sick of being tired. I'm sick of being needy. She goes, yeah. And one good thing about your neediness is what's happening is it's bringing out the best in me. And I want to thank you for that. I know you want to make positive impact on people's lives. And she goes, so I just want you to know, like, I hate this too. And my ability to love you, my thoughtfulness to love you, my willingness to be there to sacrifice, like, that's all bringing out the best in me. That was a surprise. And for people who are hating asking for help over and over and over again, especially when it comes to things like loss and grief, I would just encourage you with that surprise. You inviting people to join you on a grief journey, on a loss journey, on a sad thing, and walk with you is not just a burden. It actually can be bringing out the best sides of them. That was important for me to know. Now, I think that there are people that just live as a burden, so I want to be mindful of, to what extent am I saying this versus people living because they've been blessed by the Lord and they can live as a blessing toward others. That is always kind of the way that I go. But for those who typically go that way as well, in those seasons where you need something from your friends, asking and inviting people into your life because you need them is a gift for them as well.